Hello, writers. Today we are going to do a writer's workshop lesson on opinion writing. An opinion is what you think and feel about something. What you think and what you feel about something. It's okay to have a different opinion than other people. For example, Mrs. Martin loves dogs, and I think dogs are the best pet. So I feel inside that I just love dogs, and I think that they are the best pet. But someone else might think that cats are the best pet and feel that they love them the most. So it's okay to be different. Let's watch a quick video on opinion writing.
Opinion Writing for Kids. Episode 1. What is opinion writing? Your opinion is what you think or how you feel about something. People can have different opinions. Some people love pizza and some people hate pizza. That's their opinion. We can share our opinions with others by writing about them. When someone is talking or writing about their opinion, there are certain words you might hear. Opinions may start with I like, or I believe, or I think, or you may hear other opinion words like the best or my favorite. So let's see if you can find the opinion. I love dogs because they are so cute. Or dogs have fur and tails. Which one is an opinion? Did you say this one? If so, you're right. It tells someone's feelings about dogs, not just facts. If you're ready to start brainstorming your own opinions, check out Episode 2, Choosing an Opinion Writing Topic.
All right. Now, that is what you are going to do today, but I have given you the topic. Now, just kind of a fun question for you. I'll move over here. All right. So, your job today is to do this opinion writing activity. Would you rather see a troll or a dragon? So you have to think about, you're going to think about how you feel about trolls or about dragons. And think about your favorite, the one that you would like the best to see. Well, Mrs. Martin is going to take her marker, and I would pick a troll. And I'm going to tell you why. I would pick a troll because it reminds me of my dad. My dad used to collect these little trolls when I was a little girl that had this orange hair. And he had all different sizes, and they came with different clothes. And he really liked them, and he had a collection. So trolls remind me of my dad. And so that gives me a good feeling inside. So that is my opinion, how I think and how I feel. So I'm going to finish this sentence starter. It says, I would rather see, and I'm going to write. Now, boys and girls, before I start writing and before you start writing, I want you to make sure you look down here on the bottom. There are some important things you need to remember about your sentences. First, I used capital letters. We always want to make sure we start a sentence with a capital letter, like our sentence starter here has a capital I. I use spaces. Remember, we need to put a little space between each word, because then it'll look, if we don't, it will look like one long word. So we need each word spaced out a little bit. And I use punctuation. Now we have learned about a period, a question mark, and an exclamation point. Okay? So now I'm ready. I know what I need to remember. And now you have to think about the words that you are going to write. So I would rather see a, and I can use the word here, troll, and copy it and just rewrite it. TROLL. I would rather see a troll. And then I'm going to come down here because I don't have very much room left here to fit in a word. So I'm going to come down to the next line. I'm going to start right under my I, and I'm going to keep this sentence going. I'm going to write the word because. Now remember, when we start writing words, we have to sound them out and stretch them out. So because, be. Well, I know the word be because that's one of the high frequency words. Be, and then k. I know that is the C sound. Us. So I'm hearing possibly an A, because. And I'm going to put that E at the end. I know that E comes at the end. Now, if I did not spell the word right, is that okay? Absolutely. You are just being a writer right now, and you are sounding out words, and you're not worrying about the spelling. You're just thinking about your ideas. We're not worrying about anything. We're just thinking about our ideas, the things we want to write down. So I'm going to read it again and make sure it makes sense. I would rather see a troll because I, and I think T is it, right? It reminds. Remember, it reminds me of my dad. So, I know that's an R. E. And I'm going to write that E. Minds. And I'm going to keep writing the word. I'm going to keep listening to those sounds. Reminds. Okay. Now, I would rather see a troll because it reminds me. I know how to spell the little word me. M-E, but you can sound it out. Of, I know that high frequency word, so I can spell it. My printing is usually much neater than it, but it's hard to do it on the smart board. All right, my dad. And I know how to spell dad, but if you don't, sound it out. Stretch those sounds. Add. I bet you can spell it. D-A, and then another D at the end. Now, what do I need to remember to put at the end? Punctuation mark. I'm going to put an exclamation point because I have strong feeling about this. It really reminds me of my dad. And you know what? I wish I had that troll collection that my dad had, but I've never found out what happened to it. So, but it just gives me a good feeling inside. So boys and girls, after you're all done, you need to go back and reread your sentence. Sometimes we forget words and then our sentence doesn't make sense. So I'm going to read mine again. I would rather see a troll because it reminds me of my dad. So I have a capital letter. I have spaces between my words. And I have punctuation at the end. Okay? Boys and girls, I hope you have fun doing this. You can color the troll or the dragon, whichever one you choose that you would like to see if you want to. All right. We'll see you later, writers.